Hello, and welcome to episode 3 of the Big Daddy Biggs blog, where we're doing book reviews. Today's book review is going to be Uncoloring Race by Jeff Morton. But before we go any further, I'd like to ask you to do me a favor and just hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you would, and be so kind. I would really appreciate it. So now, without any further ado, let's get into the book review. Uncoloring Race by Jeff Morton offers a deep, introspective look at racial identity and spirituality viewed through a biblical and messianic lens. Morton explores the concept of quote-unquote uncoloring, which suggests moving beyond race-based identity and instead cultivating a unified, faith-centered human identity. His perspectives are informed by his own journey as an African American who embraced messianic beliefs, ultimately challenging many mainstream approaches to race identity and community. Structure and key themes. 1. Reframing racial identity. Morton invites readers to reconsider how society's emphasis on race affects both personal identity and community dynamics. He argues that racial identity should be secondary to one's identity as a believer, which he views as the core of personal and societal transformation. Biblical foundation for unity. Central to Morton's approach is the belief that a shared spiritual identity rooted in biblical values transcends racial differences. Drawing on Scripture, he presents the case for unity within the faith community, grounded in the belief that God's kingdom is inclusive and universal. Challenges of uncoloring. Morton acknowledges the difficulties inherent in shifting away from race-based identity, particularly within a culture that is highly focused on racial categories. He shares personal experiences and insights, reflecting on how he has confronted both internal and societal pressures regarding race. Critique of social and political movements. Morton is often critical of movements that focus on race-based advocacy. He suggests that while addressing social justice is essential, these movements may sometimes deepen divisions rather than foster true identity. He emphasizes the importance of approaching justice from a faith-centered rather than race-centered perspective. Practical application. In the latter sections, Morton provides guidance for applying these ideas practically. He encourages readers to engage in dialogue that transcend racial identity and to seek common ground based on shared values rather than cultural or racial affiliations. Morton's writing style is introspective, blending personal narrative with theological discourse. While thought-provoking, his arguments sometimes challenge mainstream perspectives on race and identity, making his book both an engaging and potentially controversial read. The reception and impact. The book appeals to readers interested in spirituality, identity, and social issues, particularly those open to exploring race through a religious framework. Morton's approach may resonate with those in faith communities seeking a deeper sense of unity, while others may find it challenging or even provocative. Final thoughts. Uncoloring Race offers a bold perspective on how faith can shape our approach to racial identity. Morton's call to transcend race-based divisions may serve as an inspiring model for readers interested in building inclusive, spiritually grounded communities. Whether or not one agrees with all the conclusions, Morton's insights invite meaningful reflection on how identity, faith, and unity intersect. So that's the end of the book review, and I just wanted to share this with you as a side note. Jeff is a personal friend of mine, and he also has a podcast called Let's Talk About It, which can be found on his website, freefromfear.us. I recommend you check out both as soon as possible. They're not going to let you down. Also, his book, Uncoloring Race, can be bought on Amazon. I'll include links in the website and in the video, the audio on YouTube. So I thank you for joining me. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and if you can, be a blessing to somebody.